there, welcome to Hanzo. I hope you're doing great. Let us start today's session with a tricky question. Here, you can see a batsman on my screen, correct? So this batsman has scored 96 runs already. And the question is, there is only one ball left. Do you think the batsman reaches 100? That is a century. If yes, how many runs should he score in order to reach the century? So we are going to see much more questions like this and understand how to solve situations like this. Before we get started, let us recall what we have done in the last session. In the last session, we have understood counting in tens, 50s and hundreds, and we also understood skip counting. What is addition? Addition means a process of finding out the totals, correct? If I have 5 chocolates and you have 7 chocolates, how many chocolates in total do we have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 plus 7 is 12. So, in order to find the totals, we use additions. Similarly, we've also looked at a few examples where we added 2-digit numbers, correct? 34 plus 11. How much is it? Check whether it is 45 or not right now. Amazing, that is 45. So in today's session, we are going to understand basic operations on numbers and we are going to cover expanded form and the concept of how many more. It's just like the example of the cricketer in the starting, correct? So let's get started. So here I have 536 on my screen, correct? So let me quickly write the place values. This is the ones place, this is the tens place, and then we have hundreds place, correct? 6 is in the ones place, 3 is in the tens place, 5 is in the hundreds place. When I say 5 is in the hundreds place, what does that mean? We have 5 hundreds, correct? So does that look something like this? 5 hundreds, correct? And how many tens we have? 3. So it says 3 tens, correct? What is 3 tens? 30, correct? And then in ones place, how many ones do we have? 6 ones. So I have represented the number 536 as 5 hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hundreds. 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. And then 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct? How does it look if I write the same representation using numbers? How do we write 500? Correct. We write it like this. So 500 plus, what is 3 tens? 30. Correct? So 3 tens is 10 plus 10 plus 10. So it is 30. And 6 ones is simply 6. So here I have written the number 536 as 500 plus 30 plus 6. This is called the expanded form. Did you understand it? Amazing. So can you tell me what could be the expanded form of 625? How many hundreds do we have again? 6 hundreds. Very good. So it is 600 plus, how many tens do we have? 2 in the tens place means 20. So 20 and 5 in the ones place. So we have 5 ones. So 600 plus 20 plus 5 will give us 625. Got it? Amazing. And next we have how many more? Let's look at the first question. Dash more than 46 is 50. What is given? Something more than 46 is 50. So we have something like this. Something more means plus, correct? 46 is 50. So you are at 46. You know something more than 46 will give us 50. Let's see how many should we count in order to reach 50. That's it. Okay. 47, 48, 49, 50. How many did I count? 4. So 4 more than 46 is 50. Isn't it simple? Very good. Next we have 32 added to something is 60. Whenever there's a dash, it means there is some number in that place. Correct? So let's write it first. 32 added means plus. To dash means something that we don't know is 60. How do we find this out? Should we count like the way we did for 46 plus 4? From 46, when we wanted to go to 50, we did 47, 48, 49, 50, got 4 and wrote it down. But if I do the same for 60, how many numbers should I have to count? 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. My God, my hand is gone. I'll have to use another hand. And again count. But will I still reach 60? I can't. So this is where we have to use something that we have learned in the last session, which is counting in tens. Are you ready to use it? Let's use it. So I'm going to draw a line and write the numbers. So when we are seeing the numbers, it's easier for us. Correct? So here I have 32. What is 32 plus 10? 42. Very good. What is 42 plus 10? 52. So what is 52 plus 10? 62. Very good. But 62 is more than 60. Correct? We want to reach 60. 62 is more than 60. So we will not consider it. So now from 32, if you jump in tens, you got 42. From 42, if you jumped in tens, you got 52. What is 10 plus 10? 20. Now from 52, we have to reach 60. Here we can count in ones. Correct? Let's do that. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. How many did I add? 8. Very good. So first we have taken 2 long jumps of tens, which is 20, and then we have taken 8 steps. So altogether it is 20 plus 8, 28. Very good. So our answer is 32 plus 28 is 60. Is this clear? Very good. So practicing counting in tens will help us solve so many questions on how many more. Okay? Let's look at another question. Here we have 4 more than 206 is dash. This is very simple question, correct? 4 more than 206. It means from 206 you have to count 4. Shall we start counting? Okay. 207, 208, 209, 210. So 4 more than 206 is 210. We've solved this. That's amazing. So now that you've understood this, I have a game for you. Here there are 2 shapes. Correct? I want you to guess how many dots are there inside this shape. Guess it. Alright. Now let's actually count the dots and see how many we have. Okay? We are not counting the dots on the line. We are only counting the dots inside the shape. Okay? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have 18 dots inside the first circle. How many dots do we have in this shape? Do you think there are more or less? Okay, you might think there could be less, or are you thinking there are more? Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my god! Both of them have same number of dots inside it. Although the shape looks different, this will look shorter compared to the first one, right? But the second one is more with its width. Correct? So we will always count the dots and get to the conclusion. Now that we've understood 2 concepts about expanded form and about how many more, can we get back to the first question? Alright, here we have. So he has scored 96 runs already. And where is he trying to reach? 100. So there's only 1 ball left. So how much should he score in order to reach the 100? You should start counting from 96. Shall we count? 97, 98, 99, 100. So how many should we score? 4. Very good. So if he scores 4 runs in 1 ball, that is a boundary in 1 ball, then he will reach the 100 runs. Correct? And what happens if he scores 6 runs in 1 ball? Let me know that. Next we have some practice questions. Let us master this topic with the questions. Here we are given a box full of numbers, right? And then it is written, find these numbers in the above chart. This is interesting. Let us find this out. Here we have 300 plus 70 plus 4. So this looks like an expanded form, correct? What is 300 plus 70 plus 4? How many hundreds do we have? 3 hundreds. It means 3 in the hundreds place. 70. It means 7 tens. So 7 in the tens place and 4 in the ones place. Is it correct? Very good. So we got the number 374. Can you quickly find this number in the above table? Very good. Here we have 374. Next, what do we have? 100 plus 60 plus 9. Okay, 100 plus 60 plus 9. Did you already guess the number? So, it is 1 in the hundreds place. And how many tens? 6. 60 is 6 and then 9. So, it is 169. Where is 169 again? Correct. It is right here, 169. Very good. And then what do we have? 1 plus 90 plus 50. What is 1 plus 90? What happens when you add 1 to a number? The ones place changes. So 90 and 1 we have. 1 plus 90, what is it? 91. Very good. And 91 plus 50 we have. So what should we do? We have to count in tens, correct? So let's do that. What is 91 plus 10? 101. What is 101 plus 10? 111. 111 plus 10? 121. And what is 121 plus 10? 131. And 131 plus 10? 141. So did we count in tens 5 times now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer is 141. Where is 141 in the table? Very good. It is here, 141. Let us look at the next question. Here we have 5 plus 50 plus 100. Okay, this one has a 100 number, a tens number and a ones number, but they're jumbled, right? Can we simply arrange it and write in the correct order? Okay, what comes first? Hundreds, tens or ones? Hundreds. How many hundreds do we have? 100. So we can write 100. And then comes tens. So how many tens do we have? 5 tens. So let's write that. And finally we get the ones value, which is 5. Now can you quickly tell me what is 100 plus 50 plus 5? Correct. It is 155. We have 100, 5 tens and 5 ones. Got it? Are you ready for the next challenge? Here we go. Here we are asked to distribute the following numbers. We are given the numbers and we have to distribute the numbers. Let's do that. We have 469 here. So how many hundreds? 400. Correct. 400. And 69. When I say 69, how many tens do we have? 6 tens. Very good. So 6 tens is 60. And how many ones do we have? Very good. 9 ones. So I have written 469 as 400 plus 60 plus 9. Got it? Very good. And then we have 102. How many hundreds do we have? 100. How many tens do we have? What is the number in the tens place? 0. So should I write anything here? We should write 0. Okay. Whenever there is 0 in any place value, we can write 0 while we are distributing or expanding the numbers. Okay. So this becomes 0 plus how many ones do we have? 2. Very good. And next we have 205. How many hundreds? 200. So 200. How many tens? 0. So we write a 0. And then how many ones? 5. So this is 205. Isn't it easy? Let's look at the last question. We have 97. Okay, 97. In 97, do you think there is a hundreds place? Let's write it. This is ones place. This is tens place. And after tens place is when we get hundreds. Is there a number there? There is no number. It means there's a 0. Okay. So whenever they give a 0, it is a 0. Whenever they don't give it also, it is always a 0. Okay. So it is 0 plus 97 means 90 is 9 tens. So 90 plus how many ones? 7 ones. Got it? Isn't this easy? Very good. Practice it and it will get much more easier for you. Let's look at another task that we have to solve. Okay, here are some images. Let's analyze them. Okay, these are ones. This is tens and this is hundreds. How many of them are there is what we have to count. So how many ones are there? How many ones blocks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 ones. Correct? We have 9 ones. Ones always comes on the right side. Correct? We write numbers as ones, tens, hundreds. So how many ones do we have? 9 ones. Now let's count the tens. How did we form the 10 by the way? Do you remember it? We have learned this in the last grade. So when I take one block and put another block, 10 such blocks, that becomes a bundle of 10. Correct? How many such bundles do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 bundles of tens. It means 6 tens. Correct? So I will write 6 tens here. Got it? And now we have hundreds. You know how did we form 100? It is very simple. We have taken the tens bundle. Okay? And we have written 10 such bundles. One 10 bundle will give me 10. Another 10 bundle will give me 20. Another 10 bundle will give me 30. Similarly, if I put 10 bundles of tens, I will get 100. Correct? So how many such hundreds do we have? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 bundles of hundreds. So it is 769. Let's have a look at another question now. Let me write the place values. Ones, tens, hundreds. How many 1 rupee coins do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 1 rupee coins. And how many 10 rupee notes we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 10 rupee notes. So we write 4 in the tens place. And how many 100 rupee notes do we have? Only 1. So 100 rupee note is 100 rupees. Correct? So the number is 146. So in total, we have 146 rupees. Got it? Very good. Next we have, how many are these? Okay. Do you think there's an order here? There is no order, right? So let us write the place values, count them and put them here. Okay. So let me write the place values. Ones, tens and hundreds. How many ones do we have? 1, 2. 2 ones. So let's write 2 in the ones place. How many tens do we have? 1, 2. 2 tens is 20. So I write 2 in the tens place. And how many hundreds do we have? 1, 2. Got it? Isn't this very easy? All you have to do is count the number of values and put that under the correct place value. Correct? So let's do another activity now. Ones, tens and hundreds. Correct? So how many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 ones. And how many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tens we have. And how many hundreds do we have? You can only see 1 right here, correct? So the number is 156. Got it? Up next we have another question. Let's solve that also. Let me write ones, tens, hundreds. How many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ones I have. And how many tens do we have? Let's quickly check. Oh, there are no tens. So what should I write? Correct. I have to write 0. Very good. And how many hundreds do I have? 1, 2, 3. 3 hundreds. So what is the number that we got? 304. I hope you understood this. Correct? Very good. So here we are going to quickly summarize what we have done in today's session. We have understood expanding the numbers with the help of the place values. So here it is in ones, tens, hundreds. So 3 hundreds, 2 tens and 1 ones. That's what I have written here with help of images. And if I want to write it as numbers, how do I write it? Very good. I write 3 and put 2 zeros. That becomes 300 plus 20. 2 and a 0 plus 1. This is 321. We also understood how to get from one number to the other number and understand and solve so many questions on it. Correct? In the next session, I am going to practice everything that we have learned so far in this chapter. Until then, spark your curiosity and keep learning. Bye-bye. I will see you in the next session.